Alrighty, okay. We're Touhouing up again today. We're doing the Touhou protested perspective jab build. Let's see what that is. It's got modules and everything cool. Magical girls things believes the must, but I've gave you the XD for I skipped any. I don't want to skip anything. Okay. Yeah, I want to see what the first line was. I just accidentally skipped over it. So, what? No, you can't. I need to see that. What the fuck? No, I want to see that. What the fuck are you saying there? Preparing for okay, magical girls are preparing for something. Okay, fair enough. All right. We have. I don't remember that. Is that okay? Is that the bird? It's one of the birds, and that's story. Anyway, let's start from the start. Aku. Oh God, it's doing okay. That's very loud. It's very loud. It's doing the things very loudly. The things. The text things. Okay. September 2nd, 2023. An incident involving the beast leaders of hell has recently subsided. It's time for me to record it in the chronicle. Alright, time to get to Kyle. Oh, she's tired. Oh, good morning. Miss Kine, did we have a meeting today? I mean, you invited me over yesterday? If I did, why are you in my bedroom? Do I really need to answer that out loud? Uh-oh. She forgot. Uh-oh. And now your body's on fire. On fire? How? Because you know how to control it? Come on, what's gotten into you? Oh, Moko. Oh. Oh. Oops. I'm Moko. I ran the body swap. You're Aku. Yeah, I don't know how, but somehow I've ended up in Miss Fujiwara's body. Now that I look around, this certainly is not my bedroom. Oh, How are you feeling? I feel really nice, actually. I don't know if I've ever had this much energy. With this stamina, I bet I could get my work on the Chronicle done in... I've got to record the Beast War incident. I need to get this sorted out. Miss Ken, how do I get back home? Oh, the human village? Well, we can fly towards the west and... Oh, I can fly now! Hidea family estate. Wow, I'm not tired at all. Now where's... Kozu? I'm sorry, there's sort of an emergency going on right now, so we can't take any... Cuz, it's me, Aku! Aku? The Aku I know doesn't have white hair. But the person in my body isn't me, right? Is she saying her name is Moko? What's better? Read romance or FM synthesis? Well, they're not really comparable. Read romance is sort of like a type of instrument, while FM synthesis is a way sound gets processed. We take a look at the history of Gensoke's music, then... Okay, you're Aku. That Moko girl said she was surprised to find herself in such a weak body. I asked what she meant, and she said it's because she's immortal. Correct! I've interviewed Miss Moko several times, so I'm familiar with her abilities. Does that mean you're like super Aku now? I guess you could say that. I got to fly for the first time earlier today, and I didn't wake up with a coughing fit. It felt really nice. Are you going to stay super Aku then? You've been praying for a longer life, right? Isn't this what you wanted? I will admit there is some part of me that would like to keep this form. But to do it at the expense of Miss Moko, who'd be stuck dying in my body, I can't do that to her. Plus, I have to uphold my responsibilities as a child of Miare. Gensoke needs the Chronicle. That's why we need to switch back our bodies. Gotcha. She's over to the right. Thanks. Hello, Kozusu. Oh, Miss Kaine, how are you doing? Well, I've had a lot to think about. I overheard a bit of your talk with Akyu. Stuck dying in my body. Can I talk to you for a second?
Miss Moko? Oh, is that you, Akyu? I don't think I've run into you since the last Brims River concert.
Yeah, it's been a while. How are you feeling?
A bit sick. I've got a slight headache and need to breathe a bit more. To tell you the truth, I haven't felt this good in years.
I could say the same about your body. Interesting. I'll have to interview you about this for the Chronicle later. But anyways, I was trying to think of how we could switch back.
Yeah, same. What ideas have you got?
Well, I do remember having this strange dream last night. I saw flashes of, I'll just say a person. And then there was a
giant star. And you touched it.
Yeah, we must have had the same dream.
And that probably led to here. That means the key might lie with the dream yokai.
Dormy sweet. If we find her, then maybe she can fix this.
Got it. I don't think I could venture out in this body, so can I leave it to you?
Yes, I'll be on my way.
Wait!
Kaine? Moko, Akyu wants to live. Akyu, Moko wants the ability to die. You two wouldn't be cursing each other by staying like this. I can't just let the Chronicle go unattended.
And wanting to live and being immortal are two completely different things. I can't leave that burden on Akyu.
There's also a difference between dying and the mere reincarnation cycle. If you really want to switch back, then we won't stop you. But we know right now you're both really happy in these new bodies. So please just think about what you really want while you search for the dream yokai. For us.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You're Akyu navigating through parts of Sokyo. You can switch between objective view and character view with the switch button. You can switch location with the arrows on the left or right. Click on different objects and characters to learn more about the nuances of your situation. Additionally, search for Dormy to have a search right away to conclude the incident.
Alright, let's... Character... Okay.
That's what the character is. Okay, well, first investigate the dope pen.
I guess I occurred parts of the Beast War incident before I head out. So if I remember what Reimu told me, it was the yokai Zanu... I guess without my original body, I don't have my advanced memory anymore. So if I want to keep writing the Chronicle, then I have to switch back no matter what.
That's interesting.
I have flowers there. These flowers are in top shape. They remind me of the blooms from the incident from 2005. It was surprising to see the Yama come down in person. The Yama... An immortal finally dying after avoiding death, and a reincarnation cycle corrupted. I don't know if the Yama would really like that.
Alright, switch by this guy then.
Miss Kaine, is Moko good with history? Well, she knows more than the average person thanks to her long life, but I don't think she really studies it or pursues it. She tends to nod off during my lectures. That doesn't sound good for the Chronicle. I could help teachers so it wouldn't be unusable, but I doubt it would match the quality of the work from you or your past descendants. The next few years of the Chronicle could be unreliable, which could prove disastrous for future generations that need it. Yes, it could be bad for Gensokyo. Are you okay with this? Yes. I want Moko to be happy. So, now that you're immortal, do you think you could beat 1 trillion lions in a fight? Fuck's sake. Okay, cause thanks. It is a large amount of lions. But I guess if I can't die, maybe? Why does this matter? Because if you end up staying like this, you could be Gensokyo's new lion defender. Do we need one of those? We were just under siege by wolves, otters, and eagles, right? A lion defender's essential. I'll take your word for it. If I lived longer, then I could spend more time with her.
Yeah, but We'll go over there. What's on the left side?
What did you mean by burden?
You'll die before everyone you love. I've closed myself to a lot of folks because of that, but kind and the glasses kid, eventually there'll be a pain that will never leave my heart. And it'll last forever.
You know, I'm afraid sometimes of that too. But for everyone else. Kozu, will she be okay when I'm gone? If I have your power, then I can stop anyone from feeling that pain.
I see. Immortality as a perspective. I guess the intellectual types would think of that.
Oh, little thing. I love you. Marissa gave me this plush of her mentor. Even in just 25 years, Gensokyo's changed a lot. It's been fascinating to keep track of. I guess no matter what reincarnation or immortality, I'd still be able to satiate my love of recorded history. That's fair enough. Alright, let's go to Moko's house. Let's investigate. Hello, Dorby Sweet. By first, we'll investigate the Acker. It's currently 11:15 a.m. From family averages, I have about 9,317 hours left to live. With Iron's medicine, it might have extended to 30,854 hours. That should be enough time for the Prism Zivers to debut around 20 new songs. Enough time to write 2 more mystery novels, and enough time to read around 60 books with Kozu. That's if I switch back. This house is so plain. There's nothing here to express herself, as if she has nothing to say. Does this come with living as one personality for thousands of years? Is this part of the burden of immortality? Well, let's ask Dorby. Hello. Are you Aku or Moko?
I'm Aku. Pleasure to formally meet you, Miss Sweet.
Nice to meet you, the real you. Sort of.
Do you know what's happened to us?
The star dream's been activated.
That was a myth. The mystical star of the dream world that grants the wishes of a pair.
Yes, but only if the pair's wishes stand in complete opposition of each other, yet still flow on the same moral wave. Their innate desires have to be especially strong. Your 2 dream selves were beckoned by dreams to touch the star, and it switched your souls.
Is the dream world okay?
In this instance, it's like the conservation of mass. Nothing was lost, only locations shifted.
Then why are you here?
Star wishes don't come and go often. Thousands of years can pass, and the star dream can lay inert. So I wanted to make sure everything with your wish proceeded smoothly.
Is there a way for us to reverse the wish?
With something as simple as a soul exchange, I think it could work out. Is that something you want to do? If you need time to think, then I understand. I'll be waiting by the nostalgic greenery tonight. Please come when you're ready.
Wow, that sound effect again. Well, once you've explored all you wanted to, you can use the button on the top to advance the story. Yeah, I think we have talk to everyone. Unless they have something new to say. Okay, it's the same thing. Okay. Alright. Okay, we got nothing else to say. Say or see. Alright, well, let's advance because we've seen everything here. We talked to everyone. Let's see the star dream. Later that night. Phew, thanks for the lift.
No problem. So this is it, huh?
Yeah.
Hello, Wishers. I've made the preparations to attempt a soul swap back. Have you come to a decision yet?
I think I know what I want. But how about you, Aku?
Let me think about it some more.
Are you ready to make your choice? Buttons will appear at the top.
Yeah, I mean...
Can we see? Look at the star. Let's look at the star.
It's been a long time since I saw a comet like this. I feel so lucky. A bit later, I might not have seen it. Something so brisk, yet burning so bright. Nothing is supposed to last forever. And maybe that's okay. You know, either way, we're still both immortal.
Yeah, but something's different, right?
When I reincarnate, the memories I retain are mainly objective facts for the Chronicle. My personality, my aspirations, and my memories of my friends, they'll all be gone.
That is a bit sad in a way. But the rebirth is almost like a new adventure. A fresh start after thousands of years.
Miss Dormy, is chasing dreams without worthwhile? Well, it's not quite so black and white. A lot of people who chase their dreams help make others' lives better. A world where humans and yokai can live in peace, for example. Other dreams can lead to disastrous results. Revenge on a princess for disgracing a family on that end. But oftentimes, when you're so focused on chasing a dream, you forget about reality. The Chronicle and the Yama's reaction. Chase or not, there's no clear answer. What happens to a dream is up to you.
Yeah, I think it's morally correct to just switch back, though. It makes sense. You know, it's the only true answer as far as I'm concerned. The other one doesn't make sense to me.
So, have you made your choice?
Yes.
If Moko permits, I would like to swap back our bodies.
That was also my choice.
This past day has truly been unforgettable, but I can't leave my responsibilities on someone else's shoulder. The sages, the shrine, and future generations, they need the Chronicle.
Yeah, and I've done the immortality thing for a long time. No one else should bear my pain. Besides, I don't think recording history would be a good fit for me.
We are. We can't just forget that so easily.
Are you going to be okay?
Yeah. I'm sorry, Kozu. Dreams serve as breaks from troubles, but until the end of fate's threads, no dream lasts forever. You've chosen to face your world head-on. Okay then.
Wow, wow, wow.
Dreamcatcher, go!
It's like a Pokemon. A few days later, Aku. So
ultimately, the Akure Shrine Komainu was enough to stop the Kiketsu clan. Whoa, really? Reimu sure has a lot of cool friends. By the way, are you gonna be ready for your meeting? Oh goodness, I've been so focused on the Chronicle that I lost track of time.
The joys of the Chronicle were at the forefront of Aku's mind. Yo, sorry I'm late.
Ah, Miss Moko, shall we begin?
But memories of the body swap still lingered.
Alright, let's get this into the Chronicle. So, what was it like when you woke up in my body?
Well, I felt so wounded that I couldn't even lift myself out of your bed. The body swap had given the pair an amazing adventure. It was an experience they'd cherish. But reality wasn't quite so bad either. Ending a aftermath of a pleasant dream. Yeah, that's fair. And fine. I don't think we need anything else. That was good. I like this. Matter of perspective. Credits! We got credits. Writing. Made scenario by Megapig 9000. He's everywhere. Megapig 9000 with so many object concepts by Bug the Shikigami. Additional support writing by Solaris. Second art Moko Aku's body. Kozu and Dormy drawn by Sleepy Aku. Moko's body drawn by Alcatare. Kinda drawn by Tubbs. Star Dreamer by Nomonquills. Backgrounds by Baiki. Mimo Kitchen by Saisho. UNTs by Code by Evaged by Projects by DJ Thunderheart. Sound effects and songs by Woki Walk. Songs by Caramel 64 directed program by Megapig 9000. The Fog is due to work with Touhou Project Series Touhou. And its characters, music, and story are all by Touhou's Team Chunka Alice. Breathe. Okay, we're done the breathing. Alright. Yeah. I don't want to know what happens if we don't switch bodies. I feel like that's the wrong one. And that's okay. It's a perspective. If you want to explore it, you can visit the thing in the thing. It's linked down before. I've linked all the things now. In the things. That was not the case at some point, but now it is. Okay, goodbye. Explore the things on your own as well. They're free. And go get those numbers up on the pages. Make the people feel better or something. I don't know.